It's your boy Superman 2000 coming from the flight chair, baby. What's up? All right, I've been just busy all just weekend cranking. I worked yesterday, which normally I don't because I normally celebrate Labor Day because people literally had to die and march and get the snot beat out of them just for us to have the 40-hour work week. Okay, so not only civil rights people march and got beat up, regular good folks march and got beat up, so we could have the 40-hour work week. All right. Now, having said all that fun stuff, here and something just occurred to me. This is a quick video about you know entrepreneurship, manage your finances wisely. As I'm doing tax return and tax season now, I'm looking at just in general clients and stuff and that type of stuff. And this is a quick reminder. This is a reminder, and I look at how much the UFC fighters are getting paid, how much Conor McGregor made, and one thing you always want to do is not how much you make, it's actually how much you keep. That's the most important thing. You always want to live within your means. You always want to be able to support your lifestyle, have a budget if necessary, and you always want to be able to leave something for your children and transition to the next phase of your career or retirement or whatever it is that you're interested in doing. You never want to be in a situation where you're in a job, people are abusive to you. You put up with it because you're like, oh, I would leave, but I need this job. Or, at some point, every person has to be their own man. At some point, you have to self-actualize. So, and even if you're, if let's say you're not the entrepreneurial type, you don't have a problem with working for others, working for other people. You find that you're like, it's okay. I don't mind. I can go into the office and work for somebody else, help them build their dream, help them realize whatever goals that they have. I don't have a problem with that. Let's say that you're that type of person. Even if you're that type of person, you still want to save at least an emergency fund with at least 6 months of bills, 6 months of what it take to cover your cost of living in case you have an emergency. Water heater goes out, the car dies suddenly, you have an unexpected medical expense. No, in reality, a lot of people in this country right now where we are financially are struggling. I'll be honest. We're all struggling. Everybody in this country is struggling. But my challenge to you is that if you save $25 a month, you can do it. No, I mean, just like how people pledge $25 a month to a charity or whatever. If you put $25 a month away, just don't even touch it. Don't even imagine it's there. You know, let's randomly see how much that comes out with. 25 times 12. That's $300 a year. Now, if you determine, hey, I'm gonna put aside a minimum of $25 a month. That's all. Just $25 a month. That comes up to 300 a year. Now, the good financial experts are going to tell you that due to the cost of inflation, that 3% value of a $300 no is not the same as it is 5 years. I know all that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the average regular person out there who is struggling and need to set money aside to make something happen. Okay? That if something happened, I can go to my bank and draw the money out immediately. I don't have to fill out forms to liquidate. I don't have to call my broker. I need my money. No! I got to buy some bread, pay for some diapers. That's what I'm talking about. And you make up your mind to put aside a minimum of $25 a month. No, I said the minimum of 25. No, I hate to bait and switch you. I hate to do it. I hate to do it. I hate to do it. But God, I have to do it. I hate to do it. So you put aside a minimum of 25 a month. That's 300 a year. But let's say you say, okay, the minimum is 25, right? But we're going to stretch a little more and we're going to make it $60, right? Just 60. Minimum 65. Minimum is 25, but we're gonna make it 60. That's 60 times 12. But now you put aside $720 a year. Is it gonna be hard? Absolutely. You know, absolutely. Does it mean that you're gonna have to either make more money or cut back your costs? Yeah, like this type of stuff here. I like it. And on average, I can say every time I go to the supermarket, maybe I spend about $3 a case or something like that. But if I were to stop buying these every month, that's an extra $3 a month. So that's 3 times 12. That's for $36 a year. Now it might not seem like much, but when you start averaging things over like that, so it's $36 a year for this $3, right? Now if my grocery basket has 10 of these items, that's unnecessary, and it's just $3 a month. Well, that's $30 a month here that I'm putting up. No, 30 a month times the 12, that's $360 a year easily. So it's possible to save, and if you're already struggling and you're on tight margins, even if you can't the 20 or 25, the 10, save $120 a year, and what you can get $120 a year is now. Some people say put it in a money market account or buy iShares and that type of stuff. But start somewhere first. Before you buy iShares or put your money in a money market account, educate yourself about products. When it comes to money, anything I don't understand, I do not do. Okay? You can't be an expert on everything. Okay? You can't be there's certain things, like I tell my clients, I'm an expert on this thing because I trained for it. I spend years studying for it. I'm in my field. I am continuously updating my certificates, continuously keeping abreast with educational requirements, continuously doing what it takes to get to the next level. So a person like me, yeah, relatively, I'm really a relatively good, decent expert in my field, so to speak, because I always try to focus and develop that specific skill that I have. And even though they're still honing to it, there's always more. You look here, you see all these financial books I have, you see everything that I've done, and that's to give. Those are like tools of the trade for me. You know, when I was singing in the Carpenters Union when I was in college, the more you learn is the more you earn. But in this case, those are the tools of the trade for me. And every 5 years, the knowledge is updated. And every 2 years, you got to stay abreast of the changes in the field. And every year, you have to also adjust for anything that's different or on the horizon that's about to come. So there's always CPs and always things to keep up. But, you know, what I want to say is just save some money. Long and short of it, make an effort to save some money. Now, if you already have a 401k going and you already have money saved up and you're already living on a budget, hey, that's great for you. But this video is for the people out there who just, sometimes it's difficult just to think, hey, you know what? Sometimes you say, you know what, I'll save the money up later on. I'll put it off in the background. When I get a chance, I'll get to it. Right after I pay these other bills, I'll get to it. You know, I'm only living check to check now. I don't have it like that to record. I have money left over, saved up. But I tell you what, next time you go out, if you buy coffee or anything, even if you put aside $5 a month, just $5 a month. I mean, just drop $5 a month in a jar somewhere, take it to the bank or whatever. No, they say the cost of inflation is going to eat you up. I believe that the cost of inflation is going to eat you up if you do that. But I also believe that even if you're doing $5 a month, at some point you'll have $50 saved up to where you can do something with. Treat your family to a snack or whatever, not give that to your grandkids or something. But make an effort to set aside something for your future. You know, something that you can hand on to your kids to put yourself in a situation where you will be the final person that decide how it's gonna go for you. You know, your destiny is gonna unfold. You work for a company for years, that's a great to you, and you wanna retire from there, fine. But have a plan in retirement. When I retire, I'm gonna travel. When I retire, I'm gonna do something that. Have that plan in place and have your finances ready to go so you can do it. Alright guys, that's my 2 cents from the fight here. Don't know if this video made sense, but I just wanted to emphasize that it's a lot to digest, and I know sometimes when I talk to clients and people, they're like, "Oh my God, I gotta save. They feel pressured." No, no. Put aside the pressure and think of it in terms of $5 a day, $10 a day, $15 a day. I got jars. I just put pocket change and every now and then, and just keep building that up. So just stuff like that. A little a day goes a long way, you know. And you know, in the whole country, they have a saying. You know, let me see if I can say it in. I'm gonna say it in patois, and then I'm gonna try to say it in our in the the Queen's English. One cocoa food basket, and that's just a saying that hey, every little that goes into the pot will eventually fill it up. So that's the whole gist of this video. Just a little. Even if it's 10 cents here, 10 cents there, take it to the bank and drop it in the bank. Have a savings account. Have something that you save up. And then after you save, you're comfortable where you have something that you save up. If you have an emergency, you know, eventually $25 a month will at some point turn into $1,000 aside in the bank. $60 a month will eventually turn into $1,000 or $2,000 aside in the bank over a period of time. But have some money set aside for emergencies. You know, you always want to have money set aside for emergencies. And early in my career and a period in my life where, you know, my family and I, we struggle financially, and you go to the pawn shop. You pawn your stuff out, and then afterwards you work and you pay it back. But as I got more older and further in my field, I begin to realize that even people who were like really good at managing other people's money, like really good financial experts, even they had unexpected expenses. Everybody, I don't care who you are, everybody in life goes through a time where they have to do certain things and make certain sacrifices. There are people who will take payday loans because they have to and that type of stuff. But you know, in this country, there are people right now who are going through a hard time. So no matter where you are, your situation is not gonna be perfect. I don't care who you are. The time in my life of my situation wasn't perfect, and even though it's not perfect, but it's amazing and it's getting there. So there's gonna be times in your life when your situation isn't perfect. No matter who you are, you're not gonna wake up every day and it's gonna be perfect. But what my grandfather and older guys always said to me is, hey, take what you have, make it into what you need. Then after you make it into what you need, turn what you need into what you want. So in life, you're gonna have to do the things that you don't want to do so you can do the things that you want to do. Okay? And there's always a way to work a problem out. You know, sometimes you have a financial failure, or you're feeling this, or you're feeling that area. Doesn't mean that you're a failure. It just means that you need to readjust whatever you're doing. Focus. You may be in the wrong industry. Your skills maybe need updating, but there's always something that you can do to make it work. And I hate to sound this positive when I'm not in that situation, but believe me, there have been times in my life when I've been in that situation. It wasn't perfect. I worked 3 jobs through college. When going through college, okay. So 3 jobs. Times I actually fell asleep behind the wheel one time and got in a car accident. I fell asleep like this, coming from my night job as security guard. I fell asleep and the car drifted off into another car. Thank God it was the coldest winter in the year, because when the glass, my passenger window broke and the shards of glass came all over me and I was asleep, It was so cold, it felt like somebody throwing a bucket of water on me, and that shocked me, and I woke up and I was able to hit the brakes and pull off the road properly. I spoke to the other driver, exchanged insurance information, that type of stuff. So there are times in your life when it's going to be difficult, but you can make it. Now here I am, excited, motivated today, ready to work hard. I have a lot of client files to work on. But you know what? An hour, 10 minutes from now, 3 days from now, a month from now, I could have a challenge that could just smash me down on the head and let me say, oh Lord, I can't go on. But then I just calm down, breathe, readjust, and decide, hey, you know what? It's bad. Yes. Is it always going to be like this? No. I'm going to fight. I'm going to change. I'm going to make it happen. Right? Americans, we can do this. Matter of fact, doesn't matter what country you're from. If you're determined, you can make it. But in this country here, America, one of the greatest countries in the world, there are people struggling and suffering financially and going through a lot. Now, if everybody's saying the economy is doing great, the stock market is going through the roof, well, that's fine. That's only happening because when the real estate market collapsed, money capital will always move to where the best return is. So the capital moved from real estate into the stock market, and with all the quantitative easing and that's what the government's been doing, stock market is going to bubble up. Where's the money going to go? The smart people, everybody who's in the know with the money, there's a bottleneck in the real estate market right now, and that bottleneck had to do with all the foreclosures that's been held back, and that's going through all the paperwork processes to still come on the market. And also, new builders have also lowered their costs, so you got that bottleneck competing with new construction. So the money is going to go in the stock market. Okay, so you don't feel pressured to say, hey, just because I'm not financially astute, I don't know this, I don't know that, I gotta put all my money in these big stocks and buy. No. Hold on 1 second here. Let's keep it simple. This is about right now. This video is about surviving day to day until you get to that next level. This is just a survival toolkit, and I haven't put all the tools in the kit now. This video is just to motivate you to say, if you're having a bad day, good God, it can change. You know, in this country, there's lots of people born in bad circumstances and they turn it around. So we're no different from them. What one man can do, another can do also. You know, I'm just looking at all these businesses that I'm seeing here, and I'm saying, okay, there's no difference from my clients versus anybody else. What one person can do, another can do also. Okay. It's a matter of learning, applying yourself, and being determined, believing in yourself, and not giving up. I don't want this video to go on forever, but I just want to make just one brief point. There is times in life when you can feel like a failure, but you can get past that. Okay, there was an actor. This guy was unemployed, and after I tell the story, I'm gonna just leave it there. This guy was unemployed. Not only was he unemployed, when he was born, they used forceps to pull him out, because in the old days, the medicine then was a bit different. It was forceps, and the forceps pulled him out and missed his jaw and his voice box, and he couldn't talk properly. He said, that's how he would talk. This guy was unemployed. This guy would go out looking for jobs, and when didn't get any jobs in acting or whatever, he'd go to the library, because that was the warmest place during the winter. And he'd read books. He'd read books all the time. Got so bad that he had to sell his wife's jewelry. Got so bad that he had to sell his dog. Okay? Sold his dog. Now, one day he was at home. worrying about what to do next, so he decided to watch a boxing match to take his mind off what was going on. He watched his boxing match and he was just enthused. He got pen and paper, right? That's all he did. Put pen to paper and wrote a script. The script was so amazing. He went to producers in Hollywood and they said to him, "We love this script. Wow, this thing is mind blowing. This thing is amazing. We want it. We'll pay you for it." He said, "Man, this is good." But in the rules of negotiation, the man with nothing to lose has the most to win. He said, "Hey, this is great. It's amazing. But here's what I want. I want to be in the movie and I want to direct the movie." They said, "No, we can't do that." He said, "No, I'm not going to sell the script to you. I want to be in the movie and I want to direct the movie." They said, "No." He said, "I'm not going to do it." Then finally, guess what happened finally? They said, "Yes." They said, "Absolutely." They said, "Yes, we'll let you be in it. We'll let you direct it, but we got to help, you know." So he got advance on the film. Guys advance. Went back to the man, went back to the pawn shop, was able to get his wife's jewelry back or even buy her better jewelry. Was able to buy his dog back. I mean, he sold the dog for $50. I think the guy charged him like $2,000 or $3,000 to get his dog back. He was happy to get his dog back. Now, you may have seen this movie before. I'm sure you have. Rocky. That's the name of the movie. And the reason why Stallone says, "Yo, Adrian, yeah, I'm gonna box, I'm gonna fight." He got the forceps messed up his voice box on his jaw. He had to learn to speak properly over time. All right. So everybody goes through a struggle. Not every story works out that good. Some people actually work hard and die not having seen their invention come to fruition. But that's no reason to give up. You know, greatness and great ideas will always come to the forefront. You know, so one more story. I know I'm like 22 minutes in the video, but one more story, and then I'm done. Done after this. Okay, there was an author who wrote a book, and that book, in the time he wrote the book, or she wrote the book, I don't remember the name of the author, but they wrote the book, and nobody could relate to it. Nobody could relate to the book. They just could not relate to the book. So the book didn't do well, and they thought it was the biggest failure ever. You know what happened? During World War II, that book, there's a book reading program with books that were sent overseas to the GIs. So that book was sent over, and all the GIs began requesting that book because it reminded them of a different time, a time when things were great, when America was amazing, when it was just, everything was off the hook, okay? You want to know what the name of that book is? It's called The Great Gatsby. And a movie was even made about that book. And that book became years, it's a big bestseller. Years later. So greatness will always come forward. Okay, so long story short, make an effort to save some money. Now, if you can't save money and you're living hand to mouth like a lot of people in America here, even if you can't save money, but you can educate yourself, then educate yourself financially. And I want to share something. Now, my library card is somewhere here. Sure, it's on my computer. I paste it here so to the library. Okay, I'm gonna share my library card. This is it. This is my library card. Any book you want, you can go in a library and read for free. If you don't have money but you have time, you can go to the library and educate yourself. If you can't read, there are reading programs that can teach you to read. The resources are in this country for us to succeed. If you're in America, you can make it. I tell you this, if you can make it in America, you can make it anywhere in the world. Opportunities are here, but it's still a dog eat dog country. Alright guys, this is my 2 cents from the fight chair. I don't want to go on and on and on, but this video, I had to make this video. I had to get this out to me. Not only for talking to you guys, but for talking to myself. I gotta challenge myself to take it to the next level. Also to work harder and to do better. We all have something better that we can be doing. And I just think that if we apply ourselves and be more disciplined, we can do better. And that's something that I'm gonna start doing myself too. So it's your boy Superman 2000 coming from the fight chair. I gotta go. Peace out.